Hello, it's me again, and I had another dream 2 nights ago, and it was really exciting, and it was really scary. And I'm going to tell it to you because I have no life, except for Sundays, which it is today. No, which it was yesterday, because technically it's 1:54 in the morning, so it's Monday again. So here I go. I have to find it before I can tell it to you. So wait for me. Here we are. So I was at school, and it was basically like real school is every day normally, you know, where they try to turn you into like this cookie cutter child, but instead it was like intensified, and so instead of just a cookie cutter kid, they were trying to turn you into the Borg. You know, and all of you Trekkies out there, wait. All of you Trekkies will know what I'm talking about. You will be assimilated. Your biological significance will be added to ours. Resistance is futile. Creativity is irrelevant. Fun is irrelevant. Human nature is irrelevant. Resistance is futile. Scary stuff. So, they were trying to assimilate us, and I was like, hell no, this sucks. So I decided to run away, and I decided to go to Indy. And let me just tell you something about Indy in real life. Indy is the most magical place in the entire world. It's so magic, you won't even believe it. Even the coffee is magic coffee. And all of the people there are magic, except the janitor, who's a little bitch, and Russell, the head of Indy, is the most magical of all, and all the students are magic. So I decided to go there because I knew there I would be safe from being assimilated into the Borg. So I ran away, and I was running up the hill, even though Indy isn't really up a hill. Really, here's the school, and here's the street, and here's Indy, and there's some stuff in between. But in the dream, here's the school, here's a hill, and here's Indy. So, I was running up the hill, and my friend Tony was running with me, because he's smart like that, and he was like, hell no, I'm not being assimilated either. So, we ran up the hill, and we were like, la-di-da-di-da, and then we looked behind us, and we saw that the school was filling up with water. And the water was gushing out, and the water was coming out of the windows, and out of the doors, and out of the chimneys. And it was really scary, and inside, all of the students had turned into monkeys, and they were drowning, and they were like, and they were dying, and I was like, no, that's horrible. But we kept going, because we didn't care about them. So we ran, and we kept running. When we got to Indy, it was all overgrown with vines, as if it had been deserted for ages. We went inside, and instead of all of the magical Indy people, everyone there was, it was like, there were no Indy people, and it was filled with characters from Casablanca. And it was funny, because I had seen Casablanca for the first time ever in my life, only a few days ago. So, all of the characters from Casablanca were there, and there was Humphrey Bogart, and his chick, and the visionary dude thing guy, and, you know, Sam the pianist, and Louis, and all those people. And we were like, hell, where are all the Indy people? And so we were running around, and we were looking for them, and they were nowhere to be seen. And we were like, oh no, maybe they caught them, and maybe they're in the school, and maybe they're monkeys, and maybe they're dead. And so we were going to run back to the school to rescue them, which would have been a bad idea, because we would have been caught, and we would have been assimilated. But luckily, Sam pulled us aside, and he was like, come with me. And so we went with him, and he pulled us into Russell's office, which was all overgrown with vines and stuff. And then he pulled off the skin of his face, and underneath was Russell! And it was so exciting to see him there, because we thought he was dead. And so we were like, Russell! And he was like, kids, you must be very cautious. We're disguising ourselves so that they will not find us, and they will not turn us into monkeys. And you must do the same. And we were like, okay, yes sir, we will do that. So then he put his Sam skin back on, and he went outside, and on the side of the wall there was a piano, and it was like rooted to the wall, and it was really exciting, and it was cool looking. And then Russell, aka Sam, went up and he went over onto the side of the wall and started playing the piano, and it was so cool, and we were like, la 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 la, and we were dancing. And then I was like, wait a minute, all of the characters from Casablanca have been taken. What characters will we be? And he was like, golly gee, I just don't know. And I was talking to Tony. I was like, Tony, what are we gonna be? And he was like, I don't know. And I was like, why don't we be Lord of the Rings characters? And he was like, gee, that would be a good idea, except that they would probably know that it was us then. And I was like, hell, you're right. So what'll we do? And he was like, maybe we should be characters from The Office. And let me tell you, The Office is the best TV show in the entire world, except for Star Trek. And Sabrina the Teenage Witch. I have a soft spot for that one. But so, The Office. And so, I was the boss, and it was really cool. It was a lot of fun, because I got to act like an idiot. And it was so much fun. Because he's my favorite character, because he's such a complete dunce. And so then, Tony was that weird blonde guy named Shroop. I think his last name is Shroop. And so, he was him, and he's a total nutcase, a total weirdo. He's kind of like me. And so, he was the weirdo, and I was the idiot, and then we were there with all the characters of Casablanca, and we were like, yay, they're never gonna find us, we're safe, la 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 la. And then, suddenly, we felt a tremor in the building, and we started slowly sliding to the side, and we realized, no way, we're falling off the hill. And so I decided, hey, wait, we need to anchor ourselves. And so Tony and I and all the Casablanca characters pulled all of the furniture and all of the objects in Indy and put them on the side of the building that wasn't falling down the hill. And so we did that, and then it slowed down a little bit, but it didn't really work. And I was like, well, I guess we're about to die. And then suddenly Sam, aka Russell, was like, wait, not on my watch. And he opened this like closet in the floor, and he opened the closet, and inside were pairs of wings. And so he handed them out to all the Casablanca characters, and we cut a hole in the ceiling with a razor blade, and we flew out, and we were flying, and it was just like those dreams where I always fly, and it's really fun. It's so much fun. My God, flying is so fun in dreams, because you can do anything. So we were flying, and we were flying over the school, and we saw this like pool of water around the school, and all of these dead monkeys, and they were turning different colors, like some of them were purple, and some of them were polka dot, and some of them were like bluish greenish, and there was one color monkey that isn't a real color that I've never seen before, and I couldn't describe it to you if I tried. It was crazy. And so we were flying, and that was the end of my dream. It was with us flying. I think we were running away from something, but I don't remember, and it was really fun. It wasn't the best dream I've ever had because it was really scary, but the best dream that I ever had was the other one, the super dream, which you can check out later. So I'm going to bed, and I'll see you later, and just wanted to share this with you because it was so cool. And beware the Borg and the Spriggans. Those are nasty creatures. You don't want to deal with them. Okay. See you later. Live long and prosper.